still lead the charge over in, of course, the Saudi Pro League as we enter matchday number 13, but will they still be there? Of course, at the end of the weekend, we're going to take a look at that and much more next. That's right, folks, perhaps giving another prediction video. Today we're taking a look at match number 13 over in the SPL. That's the Saudi Pro League, boys. And we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been? Smash the old subscribe button, bang up to all things Saudi Pro League related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related, in a bloody basement. That's right. Of course, we are banging out the videos a little bit differently for this week because I'm not at base camp, so we're coming at it from a different point of view. But what has been going on this past weekend, we're going to take a look at all of it in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, of course. You know who you are. But of course, what we're going to do now, of course, is jump in the deep end and take a little look back at how things all got on last time around. Then, shall we? So here are we. Go and jumping in right here, right now with the SPL, and of course on the screen, if I can get my bloody mouse moving, we have the results and my predictions. Now I am recording this actually ahead of time, ahead of the last couple of games for this previous weekend. So, but the results and my predictions should be on the screen right about now. So take it all in, suck it all in, and of course enjoy those results right here, right now. And of course, because of those results, the table currently looks like this. Of course, you would see that on the screen as well. And of course, I am coming at you with a bit of a mystery. Don't know what's going on, really don't know. And of course, we'll be back to normality next time around. I'm still out and about here, so but that's the table. And of course, you can see who is competing for the title, and of course who is going down right here, right now. Of course, also we do have the Saudi Pro League prediction league, but it is what did not take place last time around. And that's because of my own logistical nightmares. We should have, of course, a valid prediction league this week. So get predictions in so we can see how you guys get on and how I get on next time around. But these are the next round of games, and we are looking forward to them. And we're going to go and have a crack at predicting them right here, right now. Of course, starting with, it is this one right here. It's Al-Okhdood up against Hazem. Of course, let's get in the deep end now on this one. Again, I am coming at you very, very early. So I don't actually have many odds, if any, at all. Let's go into the deep end now. These two sides will lock on the 11th of the 11th, 2023. Of course, played each other twice since 2022. Of course, no wins for Al-Okhdood. Of course, the two wins, the only two wins coming in from Hazem, their visitors, of course. The host, though, coming into just 1 win in 6 for them, 70% form for them. Of course, 60 for the table, 7 points on the board. Up against Hazem, of course, 42% form for them right now. 2 wins in the last 6, but they are 17th with 7 points on the board right now as well. Last time around over in Al-Okhdood, it was 1 win for Hazem way back in May 2023. That was in Division 1. Of course, I think that might be a division below. Of course, prior to this game, of course, Hazem with a 3-0 loss against Hilal in the round of 16 Cup. Meanwhile, Al-Okhdood did actually lose 3-2 to ABBA. That was on the 4th of November as well. But like I said, I got no odds on this one, so we're going to have to go with my gut as a prediction on this one. So I am going to go with a draw here, a point apiece. Of course, over at the Prince Abdul Stadium indeed. Next up, of course, we go into it and take a little look at Al-Fayha up against Al-Ettifaq. That's, of course, Stevie G's boys. That's coming at you also on the 11th of the 11th. Now, these two sides have played each other 12 times in 2050. We've got no wins for Fayha. We've got 6 wins for Ittifaq. We've got 6 draws, of course. Biggest win for Ittifaq was a 3-0 win. They've got 19 goals in those 12 matches. Of course, scoring 1.58 goals a game. As for the host, of course, Fayha yet to get a win. Of course, 9 goals those scored in those 12 matches, 0.75 goals a game. The host just 1 win and 6 right now, 33% form for them. They are 8th with 15 points on the board right now. Up against Ittifaq, also 1 win in 6 as well, 7th in the table and 21 points on the board as well. Last time around at the Al Majma Sports City, it was a 3-0 win for Ittifaq way back in, of course, October 2022. Of course, Ittifaq with a 0-0 draw against Al-Raed, and of course, Fayha with a 3-3 draw against Al-Tai most recently. Again, got no odds on this one, so we're going with our gut, and our gut says an away win here, 2-1 win, narrow win, but of course 3 points in the bag. First TVG's boys. Next up we do have Al-Khaleej. They're up against Al-Tai. It's coming on the 9th of the 11th. I think that might be a Friday. Played each other 10 times in 2017. We've got 3 wins to Khaleej. We've got 4 wins to Thai. We've got 3 draws, of course. We coming at you on this one on the Friday. What have we got going on here between the two sides? We've got 33% form for Al-Khaleej right now, 1 win in 6. They are 15th for the table with 10 points on the board. Up against Tai, back-to-back games now without a loss, 25% form for them heading into this. They are 13th with 11 points on the board. But the previous 10, 3-0 win was the biggest win for Al-Khaleej. They've got 12 goals in those 10 matches, 1.20 goals a game. Tai committed on 3-0 win, also the biggest, 16 goals scored in 10 matches, 1.6 goals a game ratio. Last round though, over in the Al-Khaleej Club Stadium, it was a 2-2 draw way back in March 2023. Khaleej with a 2-0 loss to Nassr most recently. Tai with a 3-3 draw against Fayha, of course, this past weekend. Again, we've got no odds right here right now as we are coming at it very, very early. But I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Khaleej. That's my gut prediction on this one, so I'm going to ride with it and see how I fare as well. Next up, we do have, excusez-moi, Riyadh up against Fateh on the the 9th of November. Play each other never. These two sides. Riyadh coming to on 42% form for them right now. Just 1 win in 4. One defeat in 4. 40 for the table with 11 points on the board. Fateh, back-to-back defeats for them. 67% form for them. They are to 4th though, still 23 points on the board at the moment. Fateh 2-0 loss against Hilal most recently in the league. Meanwhile, Tai did beat Riyadh most recently. It was 3-2 back on the 27th of October. That's of course an early shout there. Of course, those game is probably still to be taking place in the near future here. But again, got no odds on this one. Going to go with the visitors here. 2-0 win, bouncing back here for Fateh. Get themselves a big fat W to make a push for the top 3. Next up we have my boys. It's Wehda up against Nassr. That's right, coming at you this coming weekend as well as coming at you on Sunday. So for Friday the 9th of November. Of course, I mean a bit of difficulty on this one. Why is that? We're gonna have to do this the hard way, but we're gonna get it to you right here, right now. So Wehda coming at you up against Nassr. Let's get into this one then, shall we? Now, expected to take place on the 11th of the 11th. Of course, at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium, played each other 17 times, 2012. Got 3 wins for Wehda, 11 wins for Nassr, 3 draws, of course. Biggest win for Wehda, 1-0 win. They got 11 goals in those 17 games, 0.65 goals a game. Biggest win for Nassr, though, the visitors, 4-0 win. They got 30 goals in 17 matches, 1.76 goals a game. 5 wins on the bounce, though, for Nassr right now, 92% form for them. They are second with 28 points right now. Up against Wehda, just 1 win in 6, 25% form for them over the last 6. 11th with 13 points on the board as well. Last round though, over at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium, it was a 4-0 win for Nassr back in February 2023. Got no odds on this one again. Don't even know if it's going to take place, but I am going to go with a 4-0 win for the big boys. That is Nassr keeping up with the heat, maybe even making a push for the number 1 spot. Next up we have Nassr up against Taawoun. Is it Taawoun? That's coming at you as well on where are you on this one? The 10th of November now. These two sides have played each other 27 times in 2011. Got 20 wins to Hilal, 4 wins to Taawoun, and 3 draws. Biggest win for Hilal, 4-0 win. They got 51 goals in those 27 matches, 1.89 goals a game. Taawoun, though, 5-0 win there. Biggest, 30 goals scored in 27 matches, 1.11 goals a game. Taawoun still unbeaten in the last 6. They are third with 24 points on the board right now. Coming at you up against Hilal, there's 6 wins on the bounce. They are top, 32 points on the board right now, looking A-OK. Last round, though, over in Hilal, it was a 2-1 win for Taawoun way back in October 2022. Got no odds again on this one. But we got back the big boys here. 3-2 win, goal fest as well. 5 goals in it. But Hilal taking the spoils. Next up, what do we have on this one? We do have Al-Ittihad against Abba Club, of course, coming at you on Saturday, October the 10th. Play each other according to my eyes. 8 ties to 2019. Got 5 wins at Al-Ittihad, 3 wins at Abba. And we've got 0 draws. Biggest win for the host. 6-1 win. Got 20 goals in those 8 games. 2.50 goals a game. Abba, though, biggest win is a 1-0 win. Only scored 8 goals in those 8 games. Of course, that's a goal a game on average. Abba, though, 3 wins on the bounce. They're up to 12th right now. 13 points on the board. Of course, up against Al-Ittihad. Down to 6. 50% form for them right now. 1-2 lost to and drawn to. Last time around over at the King Abdullah Sports City, it was a 4-0 win for Al-Ittihad way back in May 2023. Got no odds once again. We are riding high on this one. Going to go with a win for the visitors. No. A win for the hosts. 4-0 win. Of course, demolition job. 4-0. Big win. Bouncing back and of course moving up the ladder. They go. Next up we have Al-Raed up against Shabab Club coming at you on Friday the 9th of November. Of course, played each other 25 times since 2011. Got 5 wins to Al-Raed, 10 wins to Shabab, 10 draws, of course. Biggest win for the hosts, 3-1 win. They got 33 goals, though, in those 25 matches. 1.32 goals a game. Shabab, though, coming at you with a big 3-0 win as well. 45 goals scored in 25 matches, 1.80 goals a game. Just 1 defeat past 5, though, for Shabab. 58% form for them right now. 9th in the table with 15 points on the board. Managed by Igor Biscan, former of Liverpool, that's right. Meanwhile, Raed unbeaten, winless in in the last 9, 17% form for them. They are rock bottom with 18th in the table, 6 points on the board right now. Last time around, they're over at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium. It was a 2-2 draw way back in March 2023. But the odds right here, and I've got no odds, so we're going to go with a gut feeling. Gut feeling is the away win here. 1-0 win. Shabab taking the spoils on this one. And of course we have Damach coming at you up against Al-Ahli, that's right, on the 9th of November as well. Played each other 7 times in 2016, got 3 wins to Damach, 2 wins to Ali, and 2 draws as well. Damach with a 3-1 win, biggest of course, 13 goals scored in 7 matches, 1.86 goals a game. Ali, their biggest win, 5-1 win, 14 goals scored in 7 matches, 2 goals a game on average. They do come into this on back-to-back defeats though, 58% form for them. They are down to 5th with 22 points on the board. Up against Damach now, 4 wins for the last 6, 67% form for them. They are 10th with 13 points on the board. Last time around at the Prince Sultan bin Abdul Aziz Stadium, it was a 1-1 draw way back in January 2022. No odds for this one either. Going with a 3-1 win for the visitors. Of course, making a move for those top-end spots once again. And that, my friends, should complete the pack. And of course, there is my predictions in all its glory. And if I'm right, which I bloody well hope so, this is what, of course, the table will look like. That's, of course, my picks. Don't forget to get your own picks in as well. We look forward to seeing you with, of course, the Prediction League. Should be back next time you see me and see how I got on, see how you guys got on as well. But that, my friends, is just about it. Of course, make sure you give us some love and smash your subscribe, smash your thumbs up, smash the little bell. Whopping 78% of you are still unsubscribed, so do us all a favour and smash your subscribe and smash the like. Get the YouTube algorithm working for you. But that's it, guys and girls. I'll see you soon whenever we come back around. But until then, we're done.